The first thing you'll need to do is remove the front cowl and hood assembly. Start by removing the windshield, and then work your way around removing all the mounting bolts. Once everything's removed, you will have clear access to the front springs and their mounting points. For the next step, use a jack, lift the front up, and remove weight off the forward springs. With the weight removed, measure the spring from the center of the mounting bolt to the top of the spring just under the seat. Record this measurement so you can adjust the new ones to match. Take tension out of the spring by using the spanner wrench to loosen the locking nut. Once that is loose, it'll give you some room to start taking the tension out of the spring. You might need some lubricant to help move things along. Once you have removed all the tension out of the spring, you can start removing it. Starting with the forward or top of the spring, use a wrench on one side and a socket with the matching hex fitting on the other. Twisting in opposite directions, you can remove the mounting bolt. Then move on to the bottom bolt and remove that using the same process. Now place the new spring into the mount. Make sure the new spring has been loosened and has no tension in it. Go ahead and mount the bottom into position and loosely thread the bolt into place. To mount the top portion, you'll need either a tool to gain some leverage, or it's even easier if you have another person that can push the spring and compress it just a little so you can align the top mounting bolt. Once the bolts are tightened and secure, start to add tension back to the spring so it compresses to its original measurement. To replace the rear spring, you'll want the rear tire to just touch the ground, not fully suspended, but a little positive pressure will help make the bolts easier to remove. Just remove the mounting bolts in the same way you did with the front ones. Once removed, transfer the spring measurement from the old spring to the new one, and then install. Once you get the bottom bolts in, you can use the jack to help align the spring to the top of the mount. Once the bolts are tightened and secure, start to add tension back to the spring so it compresses to its original measurement. Check all your measurements and take it for a ride just to see how it feels. Adjust as needed. And that's it. As long as you take your time, it's a fairly easy process.